Good morning, fellow INTERPEEPS. Have you seen Sarah Connor? Welcome everybody to my vlog. This is an announcement and also a celebration. I love Terminator. That's just straight up love Terminator. It's the coolest thing ever. I love the concept. I love the futuristic dystopian world. Well, it's not really a futuristic. It's more like just a fucking ravished post-apocalyptic world that is surrounded by monstrous machines that only want to kill us. It's awesome. But then the concept of like time travel, robot coming back in time, killing someone before they're even born, that's fucking brutal, man. Like that is probably the most intense you can get. Like killing a thing before it even exists. Damn, son, before it's even conceived. Like, holy shit, that's like abortion on a whole other level. But it's just a really good concept for a movie, a video game, or fucking anything. I love it. I love the original. I love Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I love all of the Terminators. I know that some of the movies are not the best. A lot of people have a problem with the newest movie. I feel like it was like, what, they just fucking wrapped a T-800. It's not. I know it's not. I'm just saying, what, did they just wrap like a T-800 in a T-1000? Like, is that what that new creature is? It's weird, but I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed the movie. I like how in all of them they sort of take a different direction. You got one, and then you got two, where you've got okay, so one, we've got a Terminator go back in time, kill Sarah Connor, which is John's mum, so then you want to make sure that John doesn't get born, but then Kyle Reese gets sent back to protect her, and then in turn conceives John. Then you got Terminator 2, and you've got a Terminator coming back in time to save John Connor from a different style of Terminator, which is the T-1000. And then Terminator 3 sort of took a different turn. It was like, it was like kind of like a sequel to Terminator 2, but it wasn't. Like, I mean, it did, but it didn't. I don't know how to feel about it. Although I'm very confused about Terminator 3. I did enjoy the fact that Kristanna Loken was the female Terminator in that movie. It was pretty cool because like she played Blood Rain as well, and I really loved that movie. And also loved the really cheesy Mortal Kombat, what was it? Mortal Kombat Conquest that she was in. I've always been a fan of Kristanna Loken. I think she's a great actress, and she needs better roles. But yeah, it's just her playing a Terminator. When I first watched it and didn't connect who it was, she did such a good job at being a Terminator that I didn't even connect that it was Kristanna Loken. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I am sorry if I'm not. But I liked it. I did like Terminator 3 because it was just more Terminator, you know? But I don't know, like all the John Connors, they've all been different. They've all been played by different people. I don't know how to feel about that. I did like in the new one how they kind of killed the kid John Connor. Like, that was brutal. Like, the amount of CGI that was in that was crazy. But, I mean, it looked realistic, but you could tell it was off. But it was enough. It was enough to go, all right, that was brutal. I didn't like that they killed him off though. Because like every fucking Terminator's been all about John Connor except for Terminator not Resistance, that's the game. Terminator Salvation. Sorry, I couldn't remember for a sec. Yeah, Terminator Salvation was the exception where it wasn't really about John Connor. I think he was in it. I think he was played by one of the Batmans. I can't remember what his name is. But yeah, it was interesting. I liked, I mean, everyone hated that movie. They all hated Terminator Salvation, but I fucking loved it because it was just in the future. It all made sense. It was like, It was just like an extended version of the snippets you get from Terminator 1 and 2, which I really appreciated, because that world, I want to see more of that world. And that's why I'm making this vlog. I know it came out a little while ago, but I didn't have enough cash to fork into another new game or whatever. I just purchased Terminator Resistance, and I'm very excited for Terminator Resistance because it's based in the future world where we can blow shit up. Now, I did play some of the older Terminator games. I remember them on SNES. I remember them a little later on. I think there was one on either original Xbox or Xbox 360, I cannot remember for the life of me, but there was a Terminator game, and they've always been a bit hit and miss. It was a little action-oriented, and I'm okay with that. It was fine. I didn't have a problem with it. It was still fun to play. I was like, oh, cool, I'm killing Terminators, this is awesome! But this Terminator Resistance game that just came out, it's not a AAA game, but it was made, it's an official Terminator game. It's got the original score, so they've obviously got the license for the original score and everything. I don't know if it actually is the original score, but I know that they've like got the main theme of Terminator in it. I've loaded it up just a little bit just to see if I can run it on full settings, which I can. It's only like 10 gigabytes, so it's not a large file. So Terminator Resistance is very well reviewed. It's got very positive on Steam for recent reviews and all reviews, and that's over... That's nearly 3,000 reviews. That's ridiculous. Alright, so the developer is Teon, and the publisher is Reef Entertainment. I think I've heard of Reef Entertainment, but I'm not like huge on my knowledge of their games or anything. So far, I mean, I've only loaded it up and did like half the tutorial level, and I went, okay, I can see where this is going. So it's kind of like a Call of Duty-ish action FPS, but it's not as expansive as like Call of Duty. It tries to be a bit more like Far Cry in a way, where it is sort of like a semi-open world, and they also introduce like a leveling system. It seems limited from what I've seen, but I mean, if it's just Terminator and you can level up, that's good enough for me. I'm okay with that. Having a few RPG elements in a game is always useful, especially nowadays where people don't just want to go, okay, I've got a gun and now I'm going to shoot a bunch of people. I want to upgrade that gun, or I want to get a double jump feature, or I want to explore like a better accuracy for my weapons, or a larger clip, or you know, a larger ammo capacity for like grenades and stuff, like an extra grenade slot or something like that. So it's really interesting that they've introduced that, because these days people don't just want a standard first-person shooter where there's just no room for growth. So the fact that they've introduced that gives me a little bit of excitement. It may not be super expansive, but then again, like, this isn't a AAA title. They don't have time to work on like a billion things at once. This company that created this game is just a massive fan of Terminator, and they just wanted to make a game where they could do it justice and go, all right, well, this is the futuristic world, the post-apocalyptic world where machines are trying to kill everyone. So how do we put you into that situation? So it's full of cutscenes, it's full of action-packed gameplay, and we're going to get into it in the next couple of weeks. I don't know how long the game is, but I am not going to rest until I have beaten the game. So I'm going to be recording that all of today. I'm just really excited because... Do you remember, like, I don't know, maybe 2 vlogs ago, I was complaining that my Xbox One controller was not connecting to my PC. This is the part where it becomes more of a vlog, less than a review. I am an idiot. When I built my computer, I didn't realize that I put Bluetooth in there. That the Bluetooth that's in my computer, all I had to do was manually select the thing on my computer to activate or to find my Bluetooth controller. I don't need a dongle in my computer to make this work. I bought one and I didn't need one. And now that it's failing, I still didn't need it. I feel so stupid. But the good news is I can play with a controller now. The bad news is when I've been streaming recently, the last stream that I didn't work out as well because my microphone, for some reason, doesn't want to register with the computer, and it doesn't, like, I can't hear it. I don't know what's going on. I will try to fix that, but I had to go through my webcam microphone, and my webcam microphone is really bad. Yeah. The Logitech C920 is a great camera. It is not a great microphone. Just straight up. It is not a great mic. But look, all things aside, I am going to be dishing out as much content as I possibly can. The majority of it's probably going to be Terminator related in the next couple of weeks until this series is done. But I want to record a bunch more stuff. Like I want to do more Shadow Warrior. I want to do more other games and stuff. I want to get back into doing my secondary videos as well. I just haven't had a lot of time on my hands to be able to do that as well. That now that I'm streaming, I want to try to gain a little bit more of a following over on Twitch. So if you guys are interested, the links are in the description. If you want to go follow me on Twitch, and you know, I've just thought of exploring a whole bunch of different options. Also, I'm not the only person editing my videos now. I've got Stina, who is editing the Twitch highlights and also just finding like bits and pieces on my channel where she's making compilations and stuff. So I really appreciate the fact that she's doing that. If you guys have noticed, I've done a lot of like co-op games with her. We play like Mass Effect, we play Dead by Daylight and World War Z, that sort of thing. And when we're streaming, we play like Dauntless and World War Z and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a lot of fun, and I want to play more games with these guys, with Trork, Moogs, and Stina, and it's just, it's so much fun. But like, because I'm streaming, we've got the recordings anyway, so we make the Twitch highlights for you guys as well. So then if you're not following us on Twitch, then at least you get something. And that way, yeah, you guys get to know what I'm doing all over the shop. But I want to break this up, make a vlog here and there, and then also let's get into gaming, because I'm really excited. I really want to play this game like now. So I'm going to end this vlog and I'm going to play Terminator Resistance. And I'll see you in the game.